Good morning. Good evening, I mean. Welcome to Yin Yoga, everybody. I'm just going to wait for people to slowly come in and make sure that everything is going smoothly in regards to audio and visual. Hello, 大家好 welcome. 我哋今晚就做Yin Yoga. 咁就入嚟嘅時候咧，都想睇下大家見唔見到我之餘聽唔聽到我 Hello Brenda, right? Okay. So as long as you're able to hear and see, everything is good. How is everybody feeling? 大家今日好嗎? Hey Karis, hi. So today is going to be a little bit slower, a little bit I always say Yin Yoga is slow paced, but it has its own challenges, right? Hello, good evening. Hi, 頭先講咗早晨. I was like, 早晨. Thank you, Karen, for letting me know loud and clear. So 頭先講緊我哋今日做 Yin Yoga 咧，個節奏會慢少少嘅。咁甚至乎我哋做啲動作咧，睇落去好似係好簡單，不過其實係有佢嘅挑戰嘅。Good, hello. So if you're new to Yin Yoga, welcome. If you've practiced before Yin Yoga at any studios, I'm sure you understand that, it has its, its own different types of challenges, Sometimes it's actually even a little bit harder. Hello, Michael, hello. Thank you. So obviously during this time, if you have anything you want to share with me, good evening. If you have any injuries or anything, or if you have any experiences with your past practices that you want to just kind of give me a heads up or just share with me, you can, right? I'm always early. We have like at least 2 minutes together, so it'd be good to kind of like connect here, right? So 如果你有啲咩想同我分享，譬如關於陰瑜伽，或者關於本身自己嘅身體 or just let me know how you're feeling. How are you feeling with all these online classes? Where do you find you're really benefiting from them, and where are your challenges from? Hello, everybody. Hello. For me, for Yin Yoga, it's very, very challenging for those in the tight group, right? I was very, very extremely physically tight, my backs, my legs, everything. So, we all have our things that we're working on now, right? So really just kind of, go to your challenge point, and even more importantly now, you need to trust the breath, and please trust me. Hello. Eliza,唔該晒, thank you. Have you guys been back at the studio? I'll be back at the studio tomorrow. I'll be teaching a few classes tomorrow, kind of tea time, 下午茶時間, early evening, so I'll be there tomorrow. You love online classes, that's great. Yeah. So before we come into the practice, I want to say that we'll be holding the poses a little bit longer. 我哋啲動作會 hold 耐少少嘅, right? And I want you to possibly, we made the effort to click the button, watch the video, you made the effort to put your mat out and make sure the angle of your phone is right. So why don't we just see if we can commit to just staying for the whole practice and staying in each hold that we're doing, right? So 盡量我哋今日咧就已經用咗我哋個付出咧就鋪咗個仔出嚟啦，咁撳咗個 live class 去睇啦 ，right？ 甚至乎可能真係抽起咗呢段時間去上堂嘅，咁盡量譬如全程擺心機落去，啲動作可能會 hold 耐少少，可能會辛苦少少，不過我都希望你可以 hold 住。Okay, good. So again, hello, is there any yin pose for the hip flexors? Ooh, yeah, the hip flexors, also known kind of as like the deep psoas muscles. Today we're doing, so in my brain right now I have a sequence, right? But for those that know me or have been to my class, it's all about improvisation, right? So obviously when I see you, I can observe the students, but because we're online, your feedback like this is very important. So for the psoas, we're doing a lot of, so do you have a block? Make sure you have a block because we're going to do some supine psoas stretches, right? So make sure, I'll give you 1 minute, 1分鐘時間，攞嚿磚. If you don't have a block, you can just do like a towel and like wrap it like this, like a hot dog, right? Like this. So obviously it won't have the foundation as sturdy as a block, but it's better than nothing, because we will be opening up the upper back area, and then we'll be also at the same time stretching our psoas muscles in the pose. Okay, so get what you need. And what's really good about online classes is that it's like, I remember doing an online yin class, and then I just wear my pajamas, like I just wear a robe. So be comfortable, okay? 盡量舒服，因為我之前上嗰個陰瑜伽堂咧，我直情係着睡衣去做嘅，所以而家我睇唔到你嘅，所以盡量 make sure 你着啲衫係舒服。So make sure you're in very comfy PJs or yoga pants. Actually, my pajamas are just old yoga pants, right? So like over 10-15 years old. Okay, I try and join class challenge. Yes, it's super challenging, and stay with me, okay? Stay in the pose as much as you can. So if you have the block and a towel, just place it anywhere that's near you that you're able to get later. I'm going to place it over here. Actually, I have a block, so I don't need the towel. Okay, and just come to your mat and sit down. I'm going to swipe the comments. Hello, Jackie from Shanghai. Hello. Hi, Stella. Okay. Hi, Margie. Okay, I swipe the comments so I can't see you anymore. We can talk a little bit after class. Yeah? So, I've had a few inquiries in regards to mat. Everybody has their favorite mats, right? I absolutely love this mat because it's very big and it's very thick. Yeah, this is like probably 6 millimeters. Right. So if you really enjoy the yin practice, it's good to practice on your bed. My bed is just like right here, but you have the the floor underneath this mat, so it's good for you to go deep into those stretches, right? So again, we'll talk a little bit more later on. Right, let me know if you have any questions, because these things aren't like super important, but anything that can help you progress in your practice is if it's available, why not, right? Okay, so sit cross-legged, kyuga chando. Okay, make sure that your sit bones are grounded, seeing how the body feels. Do I want to sit like this? Just kind of feel what is good for you. Okay, and once you're in a comfortable seated position, bring your hands onto your knees and bring your palms facing up. And close your eyes. So when you are in a comfortable seated position, try to not to be overly, overly too much effort into the comfortable seated position. Sometimes we close our eyes and that yoga A+ student kicks in and we're like, oh, spine straight, shoulders relaxed, I want you to be comfortable. Okay, so sit down. If you want to slouch, you can slouch. Just make sure that when you're breathing, you're actually able to feel the spine elongate. Right? So that's what's most important. So really feeling the space in between the vertebrae. Yeah, and as you soften, you feel like everything is melting down. Right? Your shoulders are softening. Okay, so你坐得有陣時先生叫你坐得舒服嘅時候咧，記得唔使特別話蹬得好行，right？放鬆膊頭，超級放鬆膊頭。最緊要嗰樣嘢就係你自己舒服。OK， 你坐定，任何嘅舒服嘅姿勢。你吸氣嘅時候咧，你感覺到你條腰每個脊椎之間係可以拉長到嘅。Yeah, always know that you're more than welcome to sit on a block, elevate the hips if you have any tight hips or any knee issues. And as our eyes are closed, bring your focus of the eyes to the tip of the nose. Right, 對眼合埋嘅時候咧，視線望住鼻哥尖。Take this moment to just have a short reflection on your day. If you had a very tired day, the weather is a little bit kind of gloomy, possibly it was raining a little bit, so it really depends, just kind of reflect on how you feel. If you're tired, if you're excited, anything you feel is okay. And if you had any stresses in your day, take a moment to reflect on that. And then see what you've learned from that. See what you could have benefited from that incident or the scenario that's happened in your life just previously, maybe a few hours ago. And see what you're able to learn from it. If there's nothing to learn, take this moment to just let it go. Release it. It happened. It's the past. What's important now is how we're feeling at this moment. Really dedicating your well-being to yourself, sitting here and just breathing. Taking a few breaths together. Exhale through the nose, wherever you are. Fu hei bei go. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4. Soften. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3. Feel the inner body grow brighter. 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3. Feel the heart smile. 1. Exhale. 4, 3. Feel the heart sigh. And 1. Okay, come into a natural rhythm of breath. 好自然唞氣而家。Joining your hands into your heart center. 雙手擺心口中間。And together we open class with 3 ohms. Inhale through the nose. Inhale. Inhale. Good. Gently bow your head. 輕微耷低下巴。Again, let's enjoy this time together and have a beautiful practice together. Namaste. Good. Release the hands. Good. Slowly open your eyes. Good. And stay seated. If you need to change the cross of your legs, please do. Okay, so today we're going to be very floor-based. So make sure that you have everything around you to get. And if you need to make sure the phone is in the right position, please make it now. So I want your best to see if we can just focus, just me and you, in front of the phone or iPad, okay? Yeah, so bring your left hand down to the floor. Inhale the right hand up. Take a moment here. Straighten the right hand all the way up to the sky. Your eyes are looking straight towards me. Soften the shoulders down. I want you to feel the difference between, or that balance between the surrendering and softness of the shoulders, right? The lightness of the chest, but the energy of the hand moving up towards the sky. Good. Now feel the hips very grounded. Take an inhale. Good. Exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Good. 左耳跌向左膊嘅方向。Right. 我想你感受到你個膊頭放鬆，但個手係登行嘅。Yeah, so it doesn't have to be like super straight, no, right? So it's engaged as if all the muscles are hugging in towards the bone. It's alive. It's energized. Good, hold here. Keep the ear dropping towards the left ear, the left shoulder. Yeah, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your left elbow and arch over towards your left and hold. Yeah, once you're here, drop the head more. Yeah, and feel the stretch on the right side of the neck and hold here. If you have the openness, there's no rush. You can bring that left elbow down onto the mat. Yeah, so it depends on how your flexibility is. Okay, but keep the chest open towards me and hold. Yeah, drop the head. So make sure that your foundation is strong on the floor. Good. So the head, have the openness to move your head around. Make sure it's truthful. Right, so it's not stiff on one place. You're really relaxing it down. Okay, now take your right hand. Reach it up again, and then reach down towards the floor on your right side. Yeah. So 你個右手指向個這個方向. Right, so what you're doing is that you're energized the right hand more, and you're really making that stretch on the right side of the neck a little bit more deep. And hold here. Yeah. Now take your chin. Now it's pointing towards the phone. Now point your chin down towards your left armpit and hold. So 而家下巴指向你個左胳肋底個方向. And keep that right hand reaching down as if it wants to touch the mat. Holding here just for about 5 more breaths. 5個呼吸. Right, so 記得下巴指向左胳肋底. Right, 右手推向地下. Make sure that both sit bones are even in weight. Now with your right hand, reach over and slowly pull yourself back into a straight position. Good, and come back into the center. Good. More than welcome to keep the eyes closed or open, totally up to you. Reach your left hand up, Good, straight up to the sky. Relax the shoulders. Good, bring your right hand to the mat, just prepare here, hold here. So 陰瑜伽咧，其實每個瑜伽都好啦，你揾嗰個平衡 ，right？ 邊個位置可以放鬆，邊個位置可以收緊。Right？ 個左手咧啲肌肉係攬住嚿骨嘅 ，right？ So you're really hugging the muscles in towards the bone. And now drop your right ear towards your right shoulder， 個右耳啲向右膊嘅方向。Right? So maybe you're having a bit of a stiff neck today. So take a moment to feel 究竟我擺邊個姿勢先至覺得 OK 有啲拉扯啦 and hold there. Okay? Now inhale, exhale, slowly arch over towards your right. Bend your right elbow and arch over. Yeah, drop your head more. Take your time. Keep the left hand as a sort of guidance towards your pose right now, so it's still engaged. Again, if you brought the elbow down, right, try to bring it down towards the right side too and hold. Yeah, somehow 向住電話, right, so your chest is facing towards the screen and hold here. Yeah, drop your head a little bit more now. And then reach your left hand down towards the mat. 左手指向個脊個方向而家. Right? It's like, oh, help me up. Like you're really reaching and feel that stretch on the left side of the neck. Good. 合埋對眼, close your eyes and see where I can put my head where, oh, there it is. There's a stretch. Right? So have that freedom. I don't feel like you need to have to do something. Find that softness and relaxation. Now point your chin down towards your right armpit. 合埋指向右嘅咧第二個方向. Good. And feel the stretch more towards the front of the neck and hold. So try not to keep the left hand passive. You want to engage the left hand as much as you can. Good. Make sure the core is slightly pulled in, hips are grounded evenly. Good. Now with the strength of the left hand, reach up, slowly come back into a seated position, spine is straight, hands on your knees, come back into your Sukhasana and hold. Take a few breaths here, lengthen your spine. Again, if you need to change the cross of your legs, do it now. 如果需要隻腳調校下，另外隻腳就而家做. Good. Hold onto your knees and puff the chest up to the sky. Good. So 捉住個膝頭哥，挺個心啊，好高. Good. Hold here. So your chin is up in a 45-degree angle. Good. And you're shining your heart forward. And you're really working on the shoulder blades squeezing together. Keep your hands engaged. Hands are strong. Good. Try your best not to drop the head just yet. I want you to shine it forward. So 個心口向上角45度個位置 and shine. Good. If you do drop the head back, make sure the shoulders are not shrugged. Okay? 膊頭一定要放鬆嘅。如果放鬆到啦，去臥高下巴, then you can drop the head back. Good. So you don't feel like you're unable to breathe or talk. Everything is lifting up. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull a little bit more with the hands, shine the heart. Good. Feel the openness of the front of the body. Good. Now slowly bring your chin back down. Good. And come into a straight spine position. Good. This time pull your belly button in and curl your spine. Yeah. Yeah. So as if you're going to fall back, but your hands are saving you. Yeah. So pull back and feel the spine. Relax the shoulders, 膊頭冇縮高，放鬆膊頭, hold here. Just a few breaths here, just to get a feel of the spine today and how it is. Okay. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back. Neutralize the spine, come back into a comfortable seated position. Yeah, now bring your hands into your heart center, 雙手擺心口中間. Yeah, now reach your palms up and bring your elbows together. 手踭合埋. Yeah, hold here. So your elbows are just kind of 90 degrees. 90度 and hold here. Your palms are together. So you feel the circular part of the palm and all the fingertips touching towards each other. Good. You can gently drop your head in any comfortable position. But again, let the breath remind your spine to lengthen. Okay? Now inhale, lift your elbows up to the sky. You should feel the stretch in the front of the arms, so around this area. Right, keep it lifting up and hold. Try to not let your elbows open. 盡量夾住嗰個手踭，唔好俾佢擘開. 伸展下前膊嘅方向。So you can feel the stretch in the front of the shoulders and hold here. Yeah. So there's a natural lordosa curve on the lower back, right? So, but try not to emphasize it where the rib cage is sticking out. Okay, so sitting in neutral. Squeeze the elbows together, reach your hands up a little bit more. Breathe into that shoulder stretch area. So if you can go a little bit higher, go a little bit higher. Feel the shoulders. Holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, bring them on your knees. Take a breath here, and exhale. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. See if we can bring the elbows a little bit higher now. Okay, so palms into your heart center. Yeah, make sure the lower abdomen is pulled in, the rib cage is not sticking up. Pull it in. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, bring your elbows together. Take a moment here. So as if you had something very important that's in between your elbows, okay? And lift up, and hold. Yeah. So you might feel a little bit of shaking, right? Or a little bit of tension in the front of the shoulders, holding here. Good. So as if your sit bones are 2 feet, right? I want you to press the sit bones down and reach your hands up. Good. Holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the hands. Yeah, switch the feet if you need to, or if you like wherever you are, stay there, and just fold forward. Bring your forehead onto the mat. Here comes the block. Bring your head onto the block. Or if you need any sort of modification, okay? If it's okay to lie on the mat, just reach forward and relax the head. Yeah, so make sure the sit bones aren't lifted too high. So 盡量個 pat pat 唔好離開嗰個脊太高 and hold here. Lift your chin forward and slowly come up into a cat and cow position. Good. So just stay in cat and cow. Go this way. Toes are tucked. 腳趾肉擺地下 and hold. Now from here, this is a natural neutral position. Your core is pulled in. I want you to drop the belly down and move the sit bones back and lift the chin. Right. So 我想你好似跌低個肚向地下。Right, 跟住個 pat pat 向後推，雙手推走個地下。If you need to slightly shrug the shoulders, it's okay. Okay, so we'll try our best to make it a little bit more passive than we usually do. So if you want to drop down, you can, but make sure the distance from the ears and the shoulders are away from each other. Right, 就算個膊頭縮高唔緊要，但唔好俾佢近呢個耳仔。Hold here. Yeah, so bring your chin facing the chest and look down to your mat. 望住個脊。Good. I just want you to tuck your tailbone underneath you and then curl your spine. Good. So don't need to bring the chin down, just look down and feel the opposite stretch now and hold. Good. As you look down, your eyes may be closed or open, but I want you to soften the face, soften the toes, and use the energy of the belly pulling in towards the spine, and slowly come into your neutral position and hold. Hold you. Okay, so we're going to do the cat and cow version of thread the needle. Okay, so bring your left hand slightly forward. Good, and thread the right hand towards your left. Bring the right shoulder down onto the mat. Keep your left hand here and push away. Right, so if your practice is to bring the left hand behind you to hold the thigh, you can. I personally really like bringing my hand and pushing and opening the chest. Good. Close your eyes here. So 個右手係伸展緊向左邊，個左手咧擺向嗰個手臂前邊，幫你推開個手多少少。So you're pushing the chest away and feel the stretch, feel the twist. Hold here. Relax the head. Right, 個頭最緊要係擺得舒服。Again, you're pressing the left hand down, but you're softening the shoulders. Good. Finding that sweet spot in between strength and surrender. Remember to relax the neck. Okay, so the head is relaxed on the mat. 個頭完全要放鬆嘅。 You can experiment to where you want to place the left hand. Right? If it wants to be down here, if it wants to be here, there, there's no wrong. So whatever's comfortable, okay? Holding for a few more breaths. And if you're feeling good, open a little bit more. Yeah. So relax for a moment here. So bring the left shoulder down a little bit. And bring your left hand and push up back into cat and cow position. And hold. Good. Other side. So thread the left hand over towards your right. Good. Rest the left shoulder down. The right hand goes in the front to open the chest and hold. So if you are going to bind, make sure that the right hand goes back and holds the inside of the left thigh. Okay, if that's too much for you, keep your hand on the floor to push and help open. It's whatever feels good. So making sure that the weight on both of the knees is even and you're opening, right? So the same concept as when we're in Sukhasana, you're inhaling, lengthening, and you're exhaling, softening. So keep that momentum of the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a second. Then bring the right hand down, push up, come into a cat and cow position just to neutralize. Now bring your knees together, coming into Balasana, toes are pointing, bring your hips on towards the heels, hands reaching back, palms facing up, forehead on the mat. So this child's pose is a little bit more constricting, right? Sometimes people feel it in the hip flexors, some people feel it in the lower back, you know, because this is sometimes quite a gentle deep stretch for the lower back. Okay, for those that have any constrictions, make sure you use the block, which is just underneath your forehead. Good, and relax the hands back. Holding for 10 breaths, Sakura Fuka. As you're holding, reminding yourself to relax your jaw, relax the face. Good. And feel even in the weight that's grounded onto the mat. Right? So your tops of the feet to the knees, right? To the tops of the arms and the forehead. Right? If you feel too much pressure in a place, like maybe the forehead's taking too much weight, possibly just elevate your head a little bit with a block or a towel. Good. 2 more breaths, Sakura Fuka. Good. Bring your hands below the shoulders. Slowly inhale, push up. Good. Take a moment here. Relax. Good. And come into a seated position. So sit down and extend your right leg forward, Yoga Sutra. Good. So you're in a Janu Shirshasana position and hold here. Good. So automatically, you know, even for me, once the leg is stretched forward, you're like, your leg is strong, your spine is straight. Take a moment to just go, just kind of be comfortable, just like chill out a little bit. Okay, now take a look at the right foot. When you relax it, what happens, right? Right, the toe will turn out to the right, and that's okay today. Okay, so I want you to just come into that comfortable, relaxed position. Okay, so we're going to move into 3 angles of Janu Shirshasana. So make sure that you have the space and make sure that the block is somewhere around you. Okay, I'll keep it here. So I'll show you how to use it. So the first one we're going to do is a twist and stretch. Okay, so twist is a twist towards the foot, and stretch is your body folding forward. Good. So just take a moment and come into 80% of the stretch, passing. Okay, and hold it here. Relax the foot. Good. Sometimes a good idea is just to have that block on your foot, and you can rest the forehead here. Yeah. So that's one way you can do it. So if you're able to go deep, you can, but I want you to commit to holding this for 2 to 3 minutes, okay? So 我哋會開呢個大概2至3分鐘嘅，所以盡量用啲嘢調教下，去到8成就夠㗎啦。Okay, so come to your 80% and just hold. So as you're in your 80%, I want you to focus on relaxing that foot, relaxing that leg, let it kind of flop over, right? When we come into these stretches, you know, we always engage the muscles to really protect the muscles, right? But in yin, what we're trying to do is really relax the body and start to get that stretch deep into the ligament areas, okay, the connective tissues, okay? The reason why we don't go to 100% is that we're able to reach that 100%, but it's extremely hard to hold it there. Okay, so when you go to 80%, and then as time goes by, we have about 2 more minutes, then you can slowly go deeper and deeper into the pose. Okay, once you have that moment of resistance, where the body's like, and you want to get out, I want you to breathe through it. Okay, inhales and exhales. Right, 盡量你覺得拉扯好似有啲唔舒服啦，即係意思就係彈下彈下個人又想趌高下，我想利用你個呼吸 hold 長少少 ，okay hold 住相信個呼吸。Right, when we come into a pose with awareness, there's not much space for you to injure yourself. Okay, so I want you to take that moment for yourself to be aware, and then go deeper and deeper. Okay, if the muscles are trying to like contract and release, breathe into the muscles and go deeper. Last minute, 仲有1分鐘時間。If you don't feel any stretch whatsoever, that's probably pretty amazing if you don't. Right? But I want you to move the leg around until you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Okay? So 如果你覺得完全係冇感覺嘅 right? 就盡量調教下令到你係真係有啲伸展嘅感覺。Last 30 seconds， 仲有攞30秒。Yeah, so how do I go deeper, yet be passive with the leg? Yeah, so use your Uddiyana Bandha. Lower abdomen pulls in. Keep the twist of the body and go a little bit more. Relax the face. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Exhale deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your palms underneath the shoulders. Take your time. Go slowly. Inhale, come back up. Okay, so keep your body at about a 45 to 60 degree angle. So don't sit all the way up just yet. So stay here. Okay, walk both hands to the inside of the feet. Yeah, so if you're right at the middle point of between the knee and the right leg. Okay, take a moment here. Inhale. Exhale and come to your 80% Hailabhasana and hold. Yeah, so maybe here you feel the stretch. Possibly some people feel it in the inner groin area, in the hips, or wherever it is, just breathe. Yeah? So make sure you relax the head. And I'm lifting my head because I'm talking to you, and I'm afraid my voice might be muffled onto the ground. So I want you just to relax your head. Right? 個頭一定要放鬆嘅，唔好蹬行個頭，放鬆條頸。去用你嗰個腦去集中，究竟邊個位置係緊嘅？究竟邊個位置係覺得開始有啲拉扯嗌救命嘅感覺？ Right? 吸氣、呼氣個位置。So inhale and exhale, release in those areas of tightness. Okay, go a little bit deeper. Remind your leg to relax. Okay, 個右腳放鬆。Good, and breathe deeper. So this is where sometimes thicker mats can help you. You know, sometimes if you're a very thin mat or you're on the floor, you might have a lot of pressure, possibly under the heel and everything. And so if that's the issue now, put a towel underneath the foot, do something, but otherwise go a little bit deeper. Yeah, so so maybe you're 95%, 100%. So where you are, just kind of breathe in towards it and relax the body. Yeah, so me just lifting my head, talking to you, I feel the stress in my upper back, right? So make sure that you find that area and relax. 放鬆, 放鬆, 放鬆. Okay, going a little bit deeper now. Holding for 30 more seconds. 30秒時間. Know that every millimeter means a lot. Every movement means a lot. Right? Make the effort to go deep into the pose. Try best not to come out of the pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down underneath the shoulders. Slowly come back up. So stay in that 45-degree angle. Keep your head, chin slightly down. Okay, now walk your hands over towards your left knee now. So個手行向個左膝頭嗰個方向。Yeah, and hold. Yeah, so knowing what your flexibility is, make sure that you have the block. If you need the block and you know it, bring it towards the inside of the right knee, okay? And hold. Good. Now lean over towards your right elbow and place it on the block, right? 用你個右手踭擺向個磚上邊。So if you know you have that flexibility, you don't have to have the block. Okay, just bring your elbow to the inside of the knee and hold. So 個磚保持喺度. So if you have the block, keep it there and hold. Okay, take your left hand on your left knee and push the body back a little bit. Okay, as if you're trying to open up a page of a book and you're opening your chest over towards the left and hold. Yeah. Now the head can be in any position you like. Okay, but make sure the head, if it drops down, it doesn't pull the left shoulder down. Okay, so keep it open. Yeah, if you want to go deeper now, you can slowly walk your elbow forward. So right now it's the inner thigh. You're walking down towards the inner foot and hold. Okay, keep the chest open. Somehow. So we're trying to find length in the first few breaths. So your block could be forward a little bit more to lengthen. And make sure the neck is relaxed. You can focus on it, okay? Yeah. So close your eyes. How am I doing that? And then breathe in towards this area of stretch. So for me, it's the left waist area. I feel that stretch there. Yeah. So there's no tension in my head. I feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Yeah, now take a moment to focus on the right side of the body. Inhale, lengthen the right waist a little bit more. 伸長個右腰多少少. Yeah, then exhale, relax back down. So bring your head anywhere that's comfortable. Yeah, so the left hand could be anywhere that's helping you open the chest. You can go up and over, it's up to you, right? Whatever your side stretch practice is, you can go in that. Good, and hold. Okay, so if the neck is a bit stiff, try looking down, resting the head on your arm, right? Or just bringing your elbow, bending your elbow and bringing your hand underneath your head. You can stay here. And so how do I deepen the stretch with this position? My head is gone, right? Walk your elbow forward a little bit more, yeah? And twist. Good, holding for 5 more breaths. And go full count. Okay, bring your left hand in front of you. Slowly walk your hands back into a neutral spine position. Now we're going to sit all the way up. So 坐直條腰嘅而家 and hold. And switching sides, so extend your left leg. Good, and bring your right knee in. I'm going to go like this. Right, never a perfect position. Don't show the ankle, but just stay here. Good, sit up straight. And then relax the foot, 放鬆. Good. So 頭先我講話有陣時一做呢啲姿勢咧， right 好自然就會蹬直 ，right 一個瑜伽就覺得哦要挺直，伸直隻腳。 蹬行隻腳，不過我想你坐到舒服，放鬆下隻腳放鬆。Okay. I need my heel underneath the mat. The mat underneath my heel. Yeah, now, so the first part is a twist. So hands are on both sides of the leg and twist the body over towards your left. Good. Relax, enjoy. I can't see you, so sometimes it's good to kind of stick your tongue out. I do that a lot. Not everybody sees me do that, but no one sees you. So stick your tongue out and wiggle, wiggle. Relax the jaw. Okay, inhale, good, and 80% passing. 有陣時我做緊動作嘅時候，會提醒你哋可以放鬆塊面，伸下條脷出嚟揈下。你見到我，不過我見唔到你嘅，所以放鬆下塊面。Okay. So again, having that block, you know, maybe you're tighter or more open on this side. It doesn't matter. You can have it like this. You can have it like this. Right, whatever's comfortable. And so if you want, slowly go deeper. So in yin yoga, we try our best to go deeper slowly, but trying our best not to come out of the pose. Yeah? You're working hard to go deep into the pose, but you want to really 伸展，即係個肌肉自然就會伸展。不過你想伸展嗰啲 connected tissue 啊、啲筋啊，所以你一定要 hold 長時間耐少少嘅。Okay, so you want to hold it a little bit longer. And I know sometimes you get to the place, go a little bit deeper now. You know, 95% guys, go a little bit deeper. One more minute, 1分鐘. I know sometimes you're like, it gets a bit agitated. You're like, oh, I want to get out of this stretch, right? But just try your best to just breathe. You know, every exhale is a release, letting go, going deep into the stretch. You know, especially the hamstrings are quite easy to open, but lower back, hips are a little bit tougher. Okay, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Take a moment, come up. So don't go all the way up, come into a 45-degree angle and hold. Walk your hands in between the legs. Okay, so in a pancake position. Relax. And then slowly come into 80%. So maybe just the elbows down, relax. Block can go here. Eyes are closed. And just breathing into the areas of tension. So 吸氣呼氣去心去緊嘅位置。So I'm sure some of you heard me talk about how the body has a tendency to hold on to a lot of, you know, it obviously has positivity, right? But it also has a lot of negative memories held in the body. You know, obviously a neglect of the physical body will make you tight, but sometimes when the emotional stress, right, the practice of not letting go of things that don't serve the person does have a tendency to really make the body quite stiff. Okay, so sometimes we go deep into this pose. Let's go a little bit deeper now. And if we go deep into the pose and we don't breathe, that is where you're just rebuilding that stress, that negative energy. Right? So when you're in that deep pose, the most important aspect is that you need to breathe. Right? 即係有陣時你伸展緊嘅時候咧， right? 因為身體會積聚咗好多唔開心嘅 memories 嘅嘢嘅，即係當然你30 more seconds， 當然你唔伸展個腳咧，肌肉會自然緊嘅。不過有陣時你有啲壓力咧，而你唔識去放低啦，你個身體都積聚埋呢樣嘢，就令到個身體更加緊嘅。所以做緊呢啲伸展嘅動作嘅時候咧，伸展不過呼吸，right？ 你唔呼吸咧，就只不過令到個身體更加壓力 ，right？ More stressful. Hands down. Slowly come up. Come into a 45-degree angle and hold. Take a moment here. Remember the block goes into the knee. Good. Bring the elbow down. Yeah. And then with the right hand, open the chest. So, yin yoga 冇有個習慣就一入去就好深. So try to take out the what we're used to, like coming into pose and just going straight down, right? I want you to go slowly. I really want you to feel what exactly the pose is doing for you and not just putting the body into a certain shape, right? Just really feeling, right? So you want to relax the foot, yeah? Open the body. Good. Feel that stretch wherever it is. Good. As you start to soften the body, deepen the pose. Good. So the hands could go lower, in towards the leg. So remember, block helps elevate, hold the head, anything that feels good. Holding here. So 頭先我咁樣做擺落個地下好痛嘅，所以頭先講話有陣時有啲好嘅工具，瑜伽者夠厚咧， 就會防止你會唔需要嘅痛，唔需要嘅集中去做呢啲位置。So when you do have proper thick mat or proper kind of props in your practice, it really helps to elevate your practice, bring your focus more in towards the body as opposed to props and other stuff. Yeah? Okay, go a little bit deeper now. Okay, so remember the chest is opening somehow. Okay, so making sure that as you go up and over, you're not neglecting your left waist, right? 你唔好忽略咗你左腰嘅伸展， right? 可能你覺得右腰而家伸展緊， but I want you to think about lengthening the left side of the body more. You know, as if you're giving more space up and over towards the body. Okay, 30 more seconds. 30秒時間. Right? So if that means you're not that deep, it's perfectly fine, but you might feel really deep. Yeah? Holding. Keep the chest open. Make sure the head is relaxed. 個頭記得要放鬆. Okay, bring your right hand on the mat. Slowly push yourself back up. And come straight into erected position, so your head is lengthened, straight up, and hold. Keep your eyes closed. Take a moment. Good. Now bring your legs into a butterfly position. Good. 雙腳合埋一齊，腳板底. Good. So you can have the distance of your heel and your body a little bit further away. So 你個腳嘅踭同嗰個人距離遠少少，所以好似一個鑽石形，so you have a diamond pose. Okay, so this part I want you to curl your spine. Remember what we did earlier when we had the knees and went back? Same position, okay? Bring your elbows down and bring your forehead towards your toes. 個額頭向腳趾嘅方向. And hold here. If you don't feel much of a stretch, walk your heels in a little bit more. Right? 你個腳踭入少少，如果你覺得完全冇感覺 good, and curl it. Okay, you can have the elbows to the outside or wherever is comfortable. Okay? Time is passing so quick. Holding for 5 more breaths. 5個呼吸. You keep the chin in towards the chest, slowly come up. Good. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. 攬住自己膝頭角. Yeah, and slowly make your way into a kneeling position. 跪喺度. So just sit on your heels. 坐個腳踭. I'm going to go sideways. I want you to see the feet. Good, and hold here. Good. I want you to bring your heels to the outside now. So we're going to come into Virasana. Good, and sit down. So if you need, sit on the block and lengthen. Okay, but your feet are, all right, so I want you to just see that the heels are out and you're sitting in between the heels and your toes are pointing back. Okay, some people like to sit like this. It's really bad for your hips and your knees. So make sure that your toes are pointing back. 最緊要係個腳趾向後指. Okay? And hold. Sit up straight. We're going to hold this for around 2 to 3 minutes. It does get quite intense. So if anytime you feel like you need to, like you want to, come out of the pose, I want you just to lean forward. Okay? If you have a block underneath your hips, you will not be lying down. Okay? So we will be coming into supine. So Supta Virasana. So 如果你個 pat pat 下低有嚿磚咧，你就唔好瞓低 ，OK？ 就你保持呢一度，你一覺得唔係喎，好似冇乜感覺咧，你就攞走嚿磚。So the next step, if you have a block, is to take that block away, okay? Now, if you're okay, bring your elbows down. So as you can see, when you lean back, tuck your tailbone a little bit, good, and then bring your elbows down and hold. If you know the pose, just please come straight into Supta Virasana. Otherwise, just taking step by step with me and hold. If it feels good, walk your elbows further forward and then bring your body down. Yeah. So just take a moment to really feel. Yeah, I don't want your knees to pop up, so press it down. Yeah, so we're going to make that commitment, okay? So stay where you are. We're going to make that commitment that wherever you go, do not come back out, okay? So if you lie down, you're going to stay lying down for the next minute and a half, okay? So 應承我哋一瞓低咗咧，你就唔係話好心急嘅，你一瞓低咗，盡量 hold 住個瞓低 ，OK， 唔好趌起上嚟。如果瞓低咗，膝頭哥掉高啊 ，right， 你坐翻起身。Okay, so when I started doing yoga, sitting like this was torturous. Okay, so I don't want you to push yourself and just give your time, space for your body to open. Okay. If you're lying down, you can hold your opposite elbows. I'm going to stay up, right, just to make sure that you guys are okay. Yeah, so meaning when you sit down, make sure that the knees don't come up and the knees are together. Okay. If you are lying down, I want you to notice, is your rib cage sticking up? Right. So wherever you are here, if you're here, I want you to slowly exhale and relax. Inhale. Exhale, relax the rib cage down. So as we lie down, there's a natural curve, right? The lordosis curve naturally is there. You don't need to flatten that, right? We're not doing any core work. Okay. So just holding and breathing here. So after we pass the minute mark is when the muscles will start to scream at you, right? Okay, so again, for the student that was talking about your hip flexors, this is extremely deep stretch for the psoas, right? But if you have super tight quads, right, you've got to stretch the quads up before it goes into the hip flexors. Holding here. Let's hold for another 10 breaths. Okay, so your hands could be here, here. You could be sitting up. Just keep breathing. So in preparation to get up, please slow down, Mandi, okay? Come up to your elbows, right, and slowly come into a seated position. Yeah, lean forward, and everybody come into a downward facing dog, so just to let the blood flow back into the legs, and hold. Now bring your knees down, and please lie on your belly. So just be comfortable, shufu. Okay. Sphinx. So in Sphinx pose, shoulders and elbows are perpendicular. Let's see, okay? And just lengthening up here. Okay. If you find that, if your head is like really heavy and it's just having a very heavy day and your neck is stiff, right? Just rest your head on a block, and that's totally fine. Yeah, I don't want you to do this and then you come out of the pose and your neck is like hurting and stuff, right? So make sure that you're stretching. We're coming into a mini back bend, right? But then you don't want to strain certain areas of the body that are not. If you have any issues with the back, take care. If you have quite an open back, you can bring your feet together, right? Or you can have them hip width apart, whatever your practice is, okay? So bring your hands to the outer corner of your mat. My mat is huge, so don't look at my mat, okay? But your mat should be a little bit wider than the body. So bring your hands to the top of the mat. And I want you to straighten your hands. So this is called seal pose. So feet are together or hip width apart. And hold here. And if you want to go deeper, right, bring your elbows back down. Walk your hands further back. And from here, press up. Okay. When your hands are on the mat, your index finger, this one, right? No. It's pointing forward. So your shoulders are slightly outer rotated, okay? And hold here. Find your breath. So remember when we did the cat and cow earlier in class, when we did the belly dropping down and your sit bones going back? I want you to get that feeling now. So relax your sit bones, relax. Right, so go hip so and drop the belly down. Go okay, and your hands are anchoring you down to open the chest and hold. Right. Try your best to lock the arms out as much as you can. I have hyperextension, right? So I micro bend my elbows, right? But if you bend them too much, it gets quite tiring, right? 如果你個手踭直唔到咧，可能你太過激，可能個手行前少少。Okay, so if your elbows are bent because your back is tight, I recommend you to walk your hands forward a little bit, okay, and hold here. Okay, now bring your elbows back down. So we're staying in the back bend. Good. Stay here. Bring your neck into a comfortable position and hold. Yeah. So bring your right elbow more towards the center. Yeah. And reach your left hand towards the left foot and hold. Okay, if you're not too sure about the inner rotation, and then, so just watch how I bring my foot in. You want to pull in, but you want to rotate it so the fingertips point down this way. Okay, so you're holding it to the inside of the foot, you're bringing it in, and the fingertips facing down. Okay, try doing that and hold. If you want to stay here, you can. If you want to go deeper, you can straighten the right hand and hold. Right, so this position or this position, anything is fine, or even this, okay? Hold. So don't shrug the shoulders, push the shoulders away from you. Holding for 10 more breaths, I'll go full cup. So again, the belly is relaxed. Good. Arms are strong. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and first bring the elbow back down, then release the foot. Okay, come back into a sphinx, so don't lie down just yet. Okay, let's do the other side. Walk the left hand more to the center, reach your right hand back, hold the foot. Take a moment. Okay, so so if this is enough for you, stay here. Okay, if you want, try to rotate it in and hold. Good. So if you can, slowly straighten your left hand and pull the leg in. You can't really see my foot here, but you're bringing the heel in towards the butt. Hold here. Keep the belly button soft, chest going forward, shoulders away from the ears. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and elbow down. Release the foot and lie in your belly. Feng Shui. Breathe into the back. Okay, now turn around, and lie on your back. So just lie in a Shavasana and hold. We're going to do the chest opening. So if you have a block, I put the block just on the mat, right? Maybe a third down, right? If you don't have the block, right, just put anything. You can put the towel that I said earlier. This towel. Okay? So you just want to lie. So it's sitting right in between or below the shoulder blades. Yeah, and you want to lie down and you feel that stretch of the upper body. Right, so what you want to do is just walk on the block, feel it until you're like, oh, there it is, and just relax. Okay? Go down. So you could do this. I've seen students do this. I like this. Yeah. So just So just work with what is your practice. Right, moha moha, gamgoha. So you feel it, and this is in. Do I feel good? And then, oh, there it is, and you're relaxed. Arms could go above your head, getting the deeper stretch. Good. Or you can just release them by the sides of the body. You can bring your legs into Supta Baddha Konasana. And breathe. So there should be no pain, right? There should be just an open, so kind of like Matsyasana, like fish pose. You're just opening the chest and hold. Okay, stay there. Close your eyes and breathe. Holding for 10 more breaths. Good, and then slowly kind of lift your upper body up a little bit or roll to a side, take the block away and lie in Shavasana, Dayosik Fanhendo. So you're lying down, feet are wide, hands are by the body. Okay, now just do it so you guys can see. You're gonna bring your feet together, bend your knees, drop your knees over towards your right, turn your neck towards the left, coming into a gentle twist. I'll be back. Bring your knees back to center. Switching sides. So I like to shift my hips so I get deeper into the twist. Right? Or just do anything that's comfortable for you in twist. Five more breaths. 完全合埋對眼，放鬆個人。Your head comes back to the center. Knees come back to the center. Give your knees a gentle hug. And then come into Shavasana, Dayose. Feet are as wide as they want to be. Hands are by the sides of the body. Palms are facing up. Fingers are naturally curled. Relax your jaw. 放鬆下巴。Closing your eyes. Bring your body to the place where it's resting. It's surrendering. You feel the movement of the belly going up and down as you breathe. Right? But you don't want to come to a place where you fall asleep. Right? You're aware of how the body is at the moment. Right? The places where the body's touching the mat, and then surrendering that point down towards the floor. Okay? So 你做打休息嘅時候呢，你係好放鬆嘅人嘅。Okay? 你只不過係個肚向上向下跟進個呼吸。但你唔係去到個位置係想瞓着覺個位置，好清醒，每一點掂住個磚，掂住個脊係放鬆緊，俾個脊承受你個重量。So you're kind of like letting your mat hold you and support you. So keeping your eyes closed, good. I'm going to read just a little bit out of one of my favorite books. So you can just stay there wherever you are and just listen to my voice. Okay, it's just a short passage that I love that just has a gentle description of finding the beauty of aloneness, you know, being okay with being alone and not misunderstanding that aloneness as loneliness, right? Two very distinctive, right? So 呢個少少我會喺個書讀出嚟少少嘅 passage， right？ 佢係會解釋緊其實究竟孤獨同單獨嘅分別，因為單獨每個人都係單獨嘅，不過有陣時你誤會咗單獨as一個孤獨，咁你就會不停去尋找嘢去擺翻落嗰個窿，right？ 所以係一個好短嘅 passage。Strangers to ourselves. We are born alone, we live alone, and we die alone. Aloneness is our very nature, but we are not aware of it. Because we are not aware of it, we remain strangers to ourselves. And instead of seeing our aloneness as tremendous beauty and bliss, silence and peace, at easeness with existence, we misunderstand it as loneliness. Loneliness is a misunderstood aloneness. Once you misunderstand your aloneness as loneliness, the whole context changes. Aloneness has a beauty or grandeur, a positivity. Loneliness is negative, dark, and dismal. Loneliness is a gap. Something is missing. Something is needed to fill it, and nothing can ever fill it because it's a misunderstanding in the first place. As you grow older, the gap also grows bigger. Those who have known aloneness say something absolutely different. They say that there's nothing more beautiful, more peaceful, more joyful than being alone. After being in tune with your aloneness, you can relate. Then your relationship will bring great joys to you because it is not out of fear. Finding your aloneness, you can create, you can be involved in as many things as you want because this involvement will not anymore be running away from yourself. Now will be your expression. Now it will be the manifestation of all that is your potential. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and a longer exhale. Slowly move your head to the left and right. And then slowly bend your knees in towards your chest. Take a deep stretch if you need to, but otherwise rolling over towards your right and coming up into a seated position. If you want to stay in Shavasana, you're more than welcome just to end the class here, turn the phone off, right? If you're still with me, you should be in a seated position, hands into your heart center, keeping your eyes closed, Again, closing your practice by thanking yourself for your efforts. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Let's close together with one Om. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna come over. Hi, everybody. Are you still here? Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Namaste. How are you feeling? OK 嘛，大家係咁。如果你唔想聽我講嘢，你可以熄咗個電話，咁你就唔使聽我講嘢。Okay? So again, namaste, namaste. Thank you. Let me know if there is any questions in regards to the practice, or if anything, let me know in the comments, or you can send me a message through social media somehow, and just let me know how you're feeling. Yin is a beautiful practice, and for my lovers of vinyasa, right, and hot yoga, which I totally love too,你間唔中 sometimes balance it out a little bit with a slower practice, you know? Thank you. So 間唔中啦，平衡翻你個瑜伽個 practice, right? 你可以中意好激，但人如果太激，其實你都需要平衡下嘅 okay? Thank you so much, guys. Okay, namaste. I'll see a few of you in class tomorrow, okay? And otherwise, I will see you guys online again, okay? Thank you. Namaste, thank you.